your profiles on these things, on these apps, you will likely get kicked off very quickly. All right, number 20. Mention that you have an OnlyFans to friends, acquaintances, and even ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. So as I state, as long as it's not awkward, they may be cool helping you out in your venture. So it might seem strange, but a lot of people's exes would be open to subscribing to their OnlyFans or even their friends. Depends on how close you are to those friends. It's not outside of the boundaries of your relationship to do that. Then go ahead and mention it to people. And then number 21, at work. So as I state, do you have a job where you talk to potential subscribers, or mentioning it to them won't get you in trouble? Like a dancer, entertainer, etc. Let them know about the site while you work. So warning, obviously, don't mention it at a job place that may be unfriendly to the site, as many people have gotten let go after employers or fellow coworkers have seen them on OnlyFans. So again, if it's a place of work where it makes sense, go ahead and mention it. If it doesn't, don't. And then number 22, current clients. All right, so as I state, make sure to market to people who are already clients or fans from other similar platforms. So if you've been working with other platforms and now you're on OnlyFans, you should mention it to them. If you sold custom content in the past to people just through Snapchat or just through IMs, and you had never ventured out to OnlyFans before, don't forget to mention it to those people. They are the most likely to come in and subscribe. All right, number 23, campsites. So if you participate in campsites, let your current fans know about your OnlyFans link. So that can be any kind of campsite, but you definitely want people to know about it. Number 24, podcast or video channel. So if you currently podcast or make video content online in any of the different platforms, reach out to your fans and let them know about your OnlyFans link. All right, then number 25, streaming. Whether you stream as a gamer or a cook, if you have a streaming channel, let people know about your page. So as I went over in using Twitch to gain fans on OnlyFans, you definitely can utilize streaming platforms. You get very loyal people who consistently watch you and are consistently interested in you. All right, 26, online forums. So do you participate in online forums about a topic you are passionate about? Don't forget to drop your OnlyFans or Linktree link into your profile so people who are curious can check you out. You can also start your own forum or server on Discord. But of course, check out again an episode that we did about Discord of the podcast for both the positives and negatives of using Discord. All right, 27, instant messengers. Don't forget that instant messenger programs are great for letting people know about your OnlyFans page. Whether it's Facebook Messenger, Kik, or WhatsApp, if you have fans who are interested in you, you should let them know about your page. All right, and then 28, email signature. Drop your OnlyFans link in your email signature. So if you email a lot privately, don't forget that you can let people know you have an OnlyFans every single time they get an email from you. Then 29, cross promotion on OnlyFans known as SFS, share for shares. OnlyFans recently tightened the rules on these. So as we all know, 5 per 24 hours, but they're still a good way to let someone else's OnlyFans audience know about yours. So you definitely, if you've been talking, say, to a creator on Twitter, you might want to mention to them, hey, can we do a share for share, and let our audiences on OnlyFans itself know about each other. And then 30, your website or personal site. If you currently have a website like SEObounty.com, we put our logo for OnlyFans at the top, just with all the other social media platforms. So you can link and let people know about your page on your own site. And you can even buy a custom domain and have it redirect automatically to your OnlyFans page. So for instance, if you're known specifically by your username or your Twitter name and everything is all together for your brand, which I highly recommend, you can buy a domain with that name on it and use that. And when they click on that, it will go directly to your OnlyFans page. All right, 31, get in those DMs, direct messages. Every day, someone is hitting you up in your DMs trying to get your attention. While a lot of it is spam, don't forget to clean it out because there can be jewels hiding in there. So all across your DMs on OnlyFans, your DMs on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere you can get direct messaged, try to read them, try to respond. And then 32, OnlyFans page comments. Don't forget to market yourself in your content in your OnlyFans comments, as well as sparingly in your OnlyFans DM. So, and I state pro tip, subscribers are deluged with messages in their DMs and really look at them. It's better to interact in the comments where both people get an alert. So I definitely think the DMs on OnlyFans themselves are way overused because people just get so much of them. But if you can get someone to comment on your pictures and then you comment back, they're going to be a lot more interactive. So I highly recommend that. And then 33, last, your personal blog. If you've been blogging or writing for a while and you have articles people are devouring, go back and add your OnlyFans link in them so people know you have a page now. You can also include the link in your blog bio. So this would be across the board on any old profiles that you have that maybe existed in the past, but you sometimes use, but sometimes you don't. Now you don't. You might want to go back and just throw your OnlyFans link in there. All right, and then I went over this a little bit from a listener question, but I wanted to delve a little deeper for 2022 on the top sites for promotion. And the number one is definitely TikTok. TikTok has the most eyes and the most people who are used to consuming content constantly online in 2022. Although TikTok bans OnlyFans links, it's important that you build an audience on this platform and find ways to let them know about your page. So for 2022, number 2 would be Twitter. Twitter remains the one major social media network where sensitive content has a place to exist and to shine. Nowhere else can a spicy picture get thousands of likes and retweeted to constant new audiences on a daily basis. Most social media sites are a closed loop, but Twitter is an open one, meaning each time you post, you can expose yourself to hundreds or even thousands of new potential fans. And then number 3 for 2022 is Reddit. Reddit remains an important site because of the thousands of 18 plus subreddits and the millions of people who visit them on a daily basis. These subreddits can give you exposure no matter what your niche or body type. While a site like Twitter might favor certain types of pictures and videos, a place like Reddit allows creators with smaller niche appeal to be seen by thousands of people who would be interested in their content. All right, so there were the 33 ways to promote your OnlyFans in 2022, revisited from the original article that I wrote in 2021. So I'd say that all of those are still very viable today. All right, so again, my name still is, my name is Richard Lewis, and I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero on Twitter, and also the OnlyFans and fan site marketing company, SEObounty.com. And you can find SEObounty.com, obviously, at www.seobounty.com. And you can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find it on Reddit at r/OnlyFans Secrets, as well as, of course, on OnlyFans itself at onlyfans.com/OnlyFans Hero, where you can subscribe and follow for free to get the latest updates on this podcast. And as mentioned, you can find me at OnlyFans Hero on Twitter, also at OnlyFans Podcast and OnlyFans Noobs, where you can ask me any question that you would like about OnlyFans through the DMs. I just went over how you should get in the DMs. If you want to get in my DMs, feel free to do so. And as I mentioned, if you're looking to buy promotion, you can find that at seobounty.com/Twitter-promos. And you can buy promotion for your OnlyFans page, your Fansly page, or any kind of content page that you want to promote. If you have a question about that, just feel free to DM me and ask me if I'm able to promote that type of fan page. All right, so now to the listener question of the week. It's a great question. The listener asks, what do I tell a potential subscriber when he says my prices are too high? All right, so this is a great question. And what I'm going to recommend here is usually saying nothing is your best bet. So they are just trying to get you to lower the price even though they plan to buy anyway. So this is basically just a technique in sales where someone says, okay, this price is $20. I really want to pay $10. If I DM this person or I complain about it, maybe they'll knock it down to $15. I was always going to pay that $20 anyway, but maybe I can get a little bit of a savings. So if you just ignore this, likely they will come back to the content and they will decide, okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy it anyway. So remember, your prices are not set to match their budget, but yours. So don't decrease your prices. So even at $5, there will be someone who will want to complain. Remind the person that time is money and that your content is high quality. So you set your prices based on you, and you don't have to defend those prices. So it's basically like they pay that price or they don't get what they want. If they didn't want it, they wouldn't be complaining about the price being too high to begin with. All right, so I just want to thank you for listening to this podcast. If you have a listener question of your own, reach out to me with it at OnlyFans Hero on Twitter. If you have any questions about the podcast, any questions about OnlyFans, any questions about OnlyFans promotion or marketing, also hit me up at OnlyFans Hero on Twitter. And I will see you, as always, on the next episode of this podcast. And one last thing, if you are able to leave a review for this podcast, please do so. You can do so on Amazon.com by just looking up OnlyFans Secrets, or on iTunes by looking up OnlyFans Secrets. It means so much to me. Helps more people find that this podcast exists and is so super helpful. And I absolutely love reading all of your reviews. And I love getting messages about all that everyone has learned from this podcast and from the blog. And again, if you want even almost, I believe there's 30 or 40 articles now on the blog as well. You can go to seobounty.com/blog and get even more free information about promoting and marketing your OnlyFans page. All right, so thank you again for listening, and I'll see you next time.